Right off third and whole lot, chilling in the back of the track. Niggas got packs trying to get them racks. X5, I was riding in the back with the brothers fried chicken and the cat in my lap. 17 had no dreams, looking for locals.
I'll try to do this the quickest and easiest way I can to show y'all how to recone a sub. This is a DCXL 15. I'm just a list of a few things here for you to have on, ready to do this. But we're gonna start with, you're gonna need tape. You're gonna need a Dremel, a soldering gun. I like using this blow for this compressor. You can get down in here and blow whatever you need to out of from around the vent pole. Let's see what else we got here. As far as what they send you, the CA and the rubber glue, you can use them. I like using Amazing Goop and Loctite epoxy. The Loctite epoxy is going to go around the spider landing. The Amazing Goop is going to go around the top part here where the surround goes down, and to glue your dust cap on. This one's the plumbing version. Get both of these at Lowe's. If you don't have these, those would be perfect. I like actually using these now that I'm so used to all the subs I've reconed in the past. I've used these and never had one single problem with them coming loose or anything. So if you want to argue, whatever, it works for me. Safety glasses for Dremel, making sure you don't get anything in your eyes. If you want to be a rebel, go right ahead. As far as this cutting, basically I already showed you, didn't show you, but cutting this piece out, it's very simple. You just take your razor blade, go around top here, come in, cut into the spider. It ain't like you're gonna hurt it. You're gonna have to pull it all out and take, trim everything off and get it back to where the original bare metal's showing. Probably the best thing to do here, after you get it to this point, like I said, is come in. I've already come in, blew this out. There's nothing into the basket or into the around the vent pole. I'll come in here and see if I can't zoom in a little bit, or I might need to just I'm going to take a supersized crowbar style, and I'm going to come in here. Instead of having to grind, you're just going to basically come in and you're going to break it off just like this. You're going to go around the entire thing just like this. As you can see, I nearly got this entire piece broke loose and didn't even have to. Now you just got just a small amount to go around the outside and trim down. Alright, this is where I just grinded using this bit. You see how it's got this really kind of pebble looking style grinding beads? Well, that's what it's doing, is putting a little rigidness to it. And you're not grinding down into it deep either. You're just barely letting it glide across till you're basically, I like knocking the paint off. And that's kind of what you're going by as far as the the amount that you take it down to. Alright guys, I got the holes drilled for both sets, 2 per, because there are 2 into the each little terminal. So now all I'm gonna do is just take these pieces of paper and lightly, just barely try to influence them down into where they line up flush and they won't go down no further. And these 2 corners actually meet. Okay, you see how it's got this gap here? I'm going to offset over on the other side the other piece, and then it's just going to go straight down over it just like that. So we got 2 in there. I'm going to do another one. This time go back to this side. Alright guys, what you're looking at here is where I drilled the 2 little holes, and I put down through the little tensile leads through the holes. And I'm just going to basically come in here and I'm going to solder on the top parts right to the hard terminal piece, and then I'll cut the bottom sides off, and I get a nice secure connection. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get to that. Alright guys, got a lot of clamps here. What these are going to do is not do that, but what they're going to do is these are going to come around the top part here and hold the surround part down to the top landing strip. These bigger ones that I got right here, they're going to go along the spider landing, equally spaced out all the way around. So that's crucial, just making sure that it's a solid, push down. Some people put stuff on top of the cone and let it rest. I just use those, but however you want to do it, it works too. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and right when I get the glue on both of them, I'm going to have it raised up just enough. I might put a little spacer in here under the landing to give me enough room to put a nice size bead around there before I push it down. And of course, I'll come around the top, and we'll do that afterwards. So I'll get to that in a second. Those are good. Now we're just gonna come in here. Alright guys, almost coming to a wind down on this Recone here. We got everything, both sides soldered. Got the spider landing strip glued down, waiting for that to dry. Don't want to move that until that's fully dry, and take the shims out. And then when you take the shims out, I'm gonna put the dust cap down, centered, however, just to make sure it's evenly spaced all the way across. And then what I like to do, once you get it pretty level, I like to trace it out with a pencil around the outside on this piece while it's sitting in there. Then you know exactly where to put the glue to the inside of that line, or you can just put it on the outside of this. But why would you want to do that when you can just self-center it already onto that and you know exactly where to lay it down? But yeah, it's really just that easy. Don't have to really show you how to place the dust cap down onto it. But once that's it, all that's dried, I just let it dry overnight just to make sure it's good to go.